morning, day 7. It's a beautiful, sunshiny day. A little bit cool outside, but beautiful nonetheless. So looking forward to getting out in it and being on my feet today. I want to talk about habits a little later. We've discussed habits before, but I think I had a good example last night of how habits all sort of run together and lead into one another, good or bad. And last night it wasn't too bad, but a few bad habits crept back up after a more indulgent day. So we'll talk about it, and I'll check back in with you shortly when I'm getting the truck loaded up and getting my day started. See you soon.
What's up? So a very different type of day today. I got there ready to start my route, and come to find out I was put on as an extra today, meaning no official route for me, but they still have things for me to do. As an extra, usually it's admin work and or helping out other drivers with their route. So I put on both today for me. I went with a couple other people to pick up a couple of vans, took that van to get inspected, and then now I'm on my way out to split somebody's route with another driver. No loadout to show y'all today, obviously, but once I get these packages and we start getting our way onto this route, I'll have a little footage, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to chat later on. Alright, I look forward to talking to you all soon. Peace. Wow, the sun is hitting beautifully right now. Such a nice day. Okay, last stop of the day. Still bright out, still beautiful. I love it. Love those clocks moving forward, man. Let's get this last stop done. Take a moment to chat with y'all, and we'll finish up the day. Done for the day. Let's take a little break. Talk to y'all soon. Hey y'all, end of the day. Just figured I'd take this moment to have a quick chat with y'all. It won't be too lengthy, but definitely have some stuff on my mind after yesterday. Yesterday was my mom's birthday. We had a really nice day. Spent the day together, did a bunch of different activities, got together for breakfast, hung out through dinner, and it was a nice time. And it's funny because you'd think to yourself that on really good days you'd be less likely to engage in bad habits, but sometimes I find it's the other way around. It's a strange thing. I don't know what the causation is, but I do find a lot of the times that I slide into a bad habit is on days that are good, objectively and subjectively. The reason I say that is because after I got home from our day out together, I had eaten more indulgently that day than I normally do. I'm still dieting down, trying to get lean, and I had indulged throughout the day because it was my mom's birthday. I had not taken a cheat day in quite a long time. I was in need of a little reprieve from the diet, but I also just didn't want to be, restrictive and lame when I'm trying to celebrate with my mom. So I get home and I have a little inkling for a snack. I smoke, I get high. And that smoking and getting high is typical, but what's not typical anymore, and used to be a really bad, consistent issue, is that because my day had been indulgent already, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not counting these calories, I'm not thinking about what I'm eating today, I just decided to start eating. And I just basically binge ate for half an hour at the end of the night, ate popcorn in bed after I finished binge eating, was sitting there needing to fall asleep for work the next morning, but now I got all this food in me and I'm not really tired anymore. And so I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling on my phone, I'm like, all right, I need to get to sleep. I'm starting to get a little relaxed, but I'm also thinking about things that I shouldn't be thinking about. Well, not necessarily. I'm thinking about my girlfriend and, get a little freaky with myself, thinking maybe that'll calm me down and I'll relax and I can get to sleep. Do all that. Doesn't fix a single thing. Not particularly regrettable because nothing, crazy happened, but then I'm just sitting there scrolling my phone some more. And it just ended up with me being awake, trying to go to sleep at like fucking 2:30 in the morning when I need to be up at 8:30. Thankfully, I got good rest once I did fall asleep. I haven't been too tired today. Had a little bit of extra tea to keep me going, but it really showed me how my bad habits can really link one into another. I indulged in junk food throughout the day, and that led me to indulge in binge eating at the end of the night. Binge eating led me into like an entertainment binge. The entertainment binge led me to jerking off led me to smoke more weed and binge more entertainment. And it's just like, I'm a fucking adult and I'm sitting here acting like a teenager at 2 a.m. It's just no good, man. It's a little bit shameful. And so just a reminder to anyone out there who might be thinking about letting some of those bad habits back into their life. And I know that's not what happened yesterday. It's a momentary thing. I don't feel particularly strong urges to continue to eat junk food or binge eat or masturbate or, binge content online, any of that stuff. But even just in the span of a day, it can take you down a bad path. And I don't feel terrible today, but there's a bit of fogginess and a bit of, I woke up with a heavy stomach, kind of nauseous because I ate right before going to sleep, and I ate a bunch of heavy food that I'm not used to, and I felt ashamed of letting my mind go to sexual places and taking care of myself, even though, again, it was all to my girlfriend. There was no porn involved, no relapse there. It just, it's not the way I want to be acting. And it's good to indulge in things from time to time, but I don't want my indulgences to turn into a mess like that. So at the end of the day, all of our habits run into each other. My good habits, when I'm on track with meditation, when I'm on track with going to the gym, when I'm on track with eating well, all these things play into each other. I go to the gym, so it makes me want to eat well. I eat well, so I feel good throughout my day. I feel good throughout my day, so I'm motivated to meditate and do the other practices that I need to do to stay happy and healthy. And when I feel happy and healthy, it leads back into wanting to go to the gym, wanting to eat well, wanting to take care of myself. When you're slipping and you're not taking care of yourself, it's easy to just keep slipping and keep not taking care of yourself. And that's the trap I try to avoid. And the reverse is what I try to maintain as much as possible. It's not a striving for perfection by any means. We are all flawed. We are all going to have our off days, and we're always going to fall to our desires and indulgences from time to time. And that is okay. This is part of being human. But again, like I talk about all the time, building those tools of awareness of your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, and your patterns, seeing yourself from an outside perspective, and developing the tools through meditation and other practices that can help you do that. It can be transformative, and my life has transformed for me personally in a lot of positive ways. I'm not saying that I've achieved all my goals, that I've become rich, that I have my dream job. None of those things have come true, but it's that day-to-day experience that has been transformed. I am happy now, and I live a good life, and I feel proud of myself for the way I live. I feel proud of myself for the things I accomplished and the things I continue to work towards, and the small victories along the way. And it's a much better life. So if you're out there and you're stuck in bad habits, you can either take it one small step at a time and try to let those habits snowball, or some people, I will admit, just need to go balls to the walls. Habits are a great thing, and they do build over time, but it doesn't work perfectly for everyone. I know some people who they got to be all in or all out. And so if it takes a radical shift in your life, do that. But look towards better days, look towards better habits, and make sure you're putting one foot in front of the other on the path towards those things, and you're going to end up just fine. So hopefully I'll end up just fine too. We'll see. I appreciate y'all for listening, for chatting with me, letting me get some of these regrettable moves off of my chest. And I'm going to finish up my day. I'm going to get back to the station. I'm going to unload my baggage, and we'll call it a night. Appreciate y'all for watching along, coming along on my slightly unusual day. I'll look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow. All right, y'all. Good night.